Alright, welcome back to another video on using VoiceFlow. In this tutorial, we'll follow up with submitting our previous skill that we created on VoiceFlow to upload it to Google Assistant Store. So, the first step is to make sure you change this to Assistant, and in case you are taking any inputs from the user, make sure those input types are valid. In this case it is valid. If it is not valid, it will ask you to select a proper input type which is compatible with Google Assistant. Once you're done doing that and if everything is working, then all you have to do is just click on upload to Google. If your Google Assistant account is linked already, it will show you a pop-up. If not, it will ask you to give the necessary permissions. In this pop-up, if you notice, it is asking for Dialogflow credentials in a JSON file, and all the instructions to do this are in the link here. I'll quickly walk you through what you have to do. Don't worry about this. It may look intimidating, but it is actually very simple. So the first step is for you to go to the Actions console, which is developers.google.com/actions. Once you're in the Actions page, you can sign in and then go to Actions console, click on the top right button here, and then the next step is to create a new project. So you can click on new project and make sure you give it the appropriate name here. For us it is number facts. So I will do, if you want your app to be available only in one country, you can select the same and then click on create project. Once you're done doing that, you will have the following options, and here you have to select custom because our app is built on VoiceFlow. So you click on custom and do next, and then here you have to click on this link here at the bottom of the page which says click here to build your action using Dialogflow. Once you do that, you are redirected to your Actions console, and then you are sent to the Dialogflow page. Just wait for a second before it happens. Right, so you are in the console where your project is now created. Now here are the next steps. Please watch carefully. Your next step is to click on build your action and click on add actions, and inside add actions, make sure you click get started. And here the only thing that you have to do is make sure your custom intent is selected on the left, and then click on build. Once you click on build, it will redirect you to the Dialogflow interface, where if you're not already logged in, make sure you log in. Use the same Gmail account across the board. If you're using a different Gmail account, this may not work. Please keep that in mind. And once you click on sign in here on this page and you're logged in, you should see the name of the project that you used earlier in the step 1, which is creating the project in Google Actions. So great. So the Dialogflow console looks something like this, and you should see the same name that you used in the Google Action console here as well. If you don't see it, just click on the drop down and create a new agent, and make sure you link the project that you just created previously here, so that this is linked together. Now just click on the gear icon and look for service account here. So once you see service account, all you have to do is just click on this part. Once you click on that, you will be redirected to Google Cloud Platform, where we will do the last step and the final step, which is creating the JSON file that VoiceFlow needs to integrate with your Google action that we just created. So in this, the first step is to create a service account, and once you do that, you can name it as VoiceFlow and then do create. Now you have to make sure you give the role as Dialogflow. So in the role, just type Dialogflow and you can see Dialogflow API admin. Make sure you select that. Once you select that, you can click on continue, and once you do continue, it will ask you for granting user permissions here. All you have to do is just do done. Now in the final step, if you can see here, this is the one that we just created with the name VoiceFlow. Make sure you click on the 3 dots and just say create key. Once you do that, it will ask you which type format you need, and we need a JSON format, so we'll leave it as is and just click create. And this should download a JSON file right in your browser. Once that is done, go back to your VoiceFlow project, and sorry about that. Yep, we are back in the project, so I will do upload to Google, and now we just upload the JSON file that we just downloaded, so that VoiceFlow is linked to the Google Action and Dialogflow, which is linked to the Google Action, and then you just do upload, and this should upload your action app that you just created using VoiceFlow into your Google Actions dashboard. Action upload successful, great. Now the last step is to publish this action and get approval from the Google Action console. The last step for you to do is make sure you go to build and make sure Google is selected, and then go to legal and wait for using these. Go to the Google Action console, you can click on, oh sorry about that, yeah, you can click on this to be taken to the actions on Google console. And in the console, there are a few steps that you have to follow, similar to the Alexa skill that we created, where you give the information about the action that you just created. So for that, you go to Overview tab, and inside the Overview tab, you click on Get Ready for Deployment, and then the first option, enter the information. Here you have to fill all these fields, and if you remember, we have a privacy policy URL and terms and conditions URL. Just make sure you copy them and paste them in the privacy and consent tab, and then you fill up all this information. Here you have to do talk to number facts is what you have to type here. And make sure you give your contact details. You have to create images here as well. I would use the same pixlr.com/e tool to create these images as well, which are the representation for your actions, and then give a short description and a full description. Once all of this is done, select an appropriate category and select all the relevant fields here and click save. Once that is done, you go to release, and inside the release, this button will be enabled since you've already filled up all the details. For this tutorial, I haven't filled up, so it says it doesn't have any releases at the moment. So once you click on create release, it'll go to the production phase, where after the certification is done and your action is approved, your action will be available on the Actions console for everybody to use on Google Assistant, which is available on Android and also on iOS as an app. So that's how you submit a Google Assistant action through VoiceFlow without coding. This is a really cumbersome process, and in case you have any issues, I'll link the troubleshooting guide in the description below. Quickly show you how this part will look once you've done creating a project. So I recently created a Batman trivia based Google action through VoiceFlow. So the release page will look like this, where you have versions and the status of them, and once they are approved, you can see how they are approved, where they are approved, when they are approved, etc. And yes, if you like this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more no code based tutorials. Thank you for watching.